I'm sitting here. I just finished eating. I just finished this wall that you see behind me. And I wanted to hop on. My camera died, so I got to record this on my phone if it look a little bit different. But I just want y'all to know if it's anything that you're dealing with, if it's anything that you holding on to because you just feel like you don't know how you're going to do life without it, I guarantee you when you surrender, God will allow your cup to overflow. He will allow your cup to overflow in ways that you could have never imagined. And I'm here to say that I'm like a walking testimony of that right now, because when I look back from where I was 3 years ago and I look where I'm sitting at now, I don't have nothing but gratitude. Like, nothing but like gratitude for everything that God has done for me and is continuing to do for me right now. I'm just so thankful. I'm just so blessed, and I'm speechless most of the times. Like, you know how people look at where you are now, but they don't know the in-betweens that you have gone through to get where you are. So you should never be looking at anybody's life in comparison, because you just don't know what they went through to get to where they currently are. And I wake up every morning, like, when I wake up, I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I say it over and over. Thank you, God. And then I go on to say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because when I tell you how mind-blowing God has been for me these past 2 months, like, I just don't know what to say. I'm currently sitting in something that I prayed for, which I started this video off with, well, this vlog off with. Um, I've I've prayed and prayed and prayed to be where I currently am today. Um, Almost, we're about maybe 2 months shy of a year. I went and I tried to get this luxury apartment, and this has nothing to do with materialistic things. This has everything to do with faith and believing that when God tells you to wait, he's not telling you to wait for no reason. He's telling you to wait because he always has something better. And sometimes God has to move people and things out of your way, because those people can't go with you, and it's not meant for you to share those things with those particular people around. He just will not allow it to happen, and he will continue to keep whatever from you until you do. And sometimes we gotta fall and bump our heads, and we gotta learn from our mistakes. Sometimes the hard way, because some of us are hard headed. We just don't listen, and I was one of those people. But now I understand, and now I get it. I've lost so many people um, who have been in my corner for years, but I understand why. Like, I don't wish nothing but the best for those individuals, but they just could not go where God is taking me, and I completely get it and understand now. But it's so many other things that I've prayed and asked him for, but this one is a huge one, because I understand the weight behind a lot of things now. Like, it makes sense, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, don't ever think that God done gave up on you or God done left you. You just need to surrender, and you just need to listen, because sometimes God be giving us the answers. We just don't want to listen. We be trying to control and do things our way. And sometimes, not sometimes, but probably 9 times out of 10, those desires that you sit up and you pray to God over and over and over about, I guarantee you that he said he will give you the desires of your heart. But what was it? What am I trying to say? I lost my train of thought. God said that he will give you the desires of your heart, right? But are you taking the necessary steps or listening to what he is telling you so that he can give it to you, but you so busy trying to hold on to dead weight. Let the dead weight go so that God can give you the desires of your heart, because he's not going to give it to you until you do. And like I said, you will find out the hard way if you continue to keep trying to hold on. But wouldn't you rather have peace? Wouldn't you rather have your joy and your happiness back? So I just wanted to kind of hop on and say that I know that it's all going to work out. I just want you to know it's all things are going to work out. All things work together for good. Whether you believe that or not, everything works together for good. I also like to tell myself everything is always working out for me. I journal, and I used to write that on every single journal that I have. I used to sit and write that at the top of every single page every single morning and at night. I think I went through journals, and before I even started filling those journals, I would just write, everything is always working out for me. And it's one thing to tell yourself that, but you also have to shift your mindset. You have to shift your mindset to be able to believe those things. You just can't be sitting up and telling yourself those particular things. You have to shift your mindset. Because if you don't believe, then if you don't believe, then who gonna believe it for you? Who gonna make those things happen for you? Then you need to be trying to meet God halfway with the things that you're asking him for. With the things that you're asking him for, you need to be able to meet that man halfway. How can he give you those things if you won't even start? Just start, whether you have it or not. Take the first step, and he will see you through. He will guide your footsteps. Martin Luther King, one of the most powerful quotes that I stand by to this day. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the full staircase. I think that's how it goes. One of my favorite quotes. Of course, having faith of a mustard seed. Just take a chance. It's never too late to start over. I'm starting over again at 33. I just turned 33. This week will be 2 months ago. I started over at 29, going into my 30th year. And life just was so different for me at 30. Here we are at 33, and I just feel completely different than what I did. Like, I'm in such a healthier place. Like, you would think that, you would be so broken and upset by those things, but it's okay. It's okay to let go and surrender, because I'm telling you, God has so much more in store for you. That's why that's why I named my channel the way that I did, Rose Bake Life, because yeah, I bake cakes and stuff like that, but it's the metaphor behind it. Like, every single day we wake up, God gives us the ingredients to bake our life. He gives us everything that we need to bake our life. How are you going to use those ingredients daily to bake your life? Like, use what you got until you get whatever it is that you need to continue to move forward. Just start. When you start, you'll get a step. I also pray and I ask God, guide my footsteps. Guide my footsteps every morning. Guide my footsteps. A really good book that I recommend is The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. When I tell you, I read that book over and over and over so many times. It's so helpful. It's using it's a teachable book. It's a teachable book. That's all I can say. Very powerful and teachable book. You can get it on Amazon for probably like $5. All of his books are on there for like dirt cheap, but they're very, very good. They're very helpful. But something else, I love Deion Sanders wholeheartedly. Forever Dallas Cowboy fan from him. My whole family is pretty much a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I love who he is as a person. His faith is so strong, and he's such a great role model to look up to. But anyways, I started reading his book, and in his book he talks about one of the chapters is called Be Where Your Feet Are Planted. So every single day no matter what you're doing, you remain in the present moment by just being where your feet is planted. If you're at work, be where your feet is planted. Don't be thinking about home when you're at work. I know if you have kids and stuff like that, that's different, but that's not what I'm saying. If you're at home, be at home with your family. Don't be thinking about work. Don't be doing work. Be in the present moment and spend time with your family, with your kids. Or if you're single, living by yourself, do things that pour into you. Be where your feet are planted when you're at work. Don't take home to work. Be at work 8 hours or however many hours and go home. Be present. When you're out doing whatever, just be where your feet are present and enjoy the moment. But I know I got off subject, but I just wanted to kind of hop on and talk about that and say that because what kind of got me there was that I started to build this mirror wall today, right? And in the process of finishing the wall, it's not just more so about the wall, it's everything that I'm doing is coming together. My home is coming together. My business is coming together. My job is coming. My job, I work for a brokerage account, but I take over a major stores that are in Dallas and Texas and Louisiana. So I travel throughout Louisiana whenever it's just mandatory, but more so Texas. And I was blessed with the opportunity to move up with that. But everything is just different and everything is just coming together because I let go of everything that I was trying to control. But I'm getting off topic again. But when I finished that wall and my couch came and I had stayed up to like midnight. I started like at 10 something and then finished like a little bit after midnight on Saturday morning, and it's just everything is coming together. But again, it's not just about the couch. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful because everything is coming together because I surrendered. When you surrender and you let go, surrender is let go. When you surrender, I guarantee you'll hear God a lot more clear. But anyways, it's probably almost 9 o'clock now. I'm gonna go juice this watermelon and I'm gonna go to bed. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed within the next 2 hours. But anyways, y'all, I'm thinking I'm gonna end this vlog here. It may be short. I don't know. I'm still trying to find my niche. You know what I mean? Like, I know that Rose Baked Life, I just don't want to be settled on just doing one thing. You know what I mean? I've tried to just do a baking page, and I just felt like I had more to say. So I don't know. I'm just going to be posting whatever because there was a time when I couldn't sit here on this camera and stop it and start it over and over and over because of what do you call it? Imposter syndrome. So now I'm getting more and more comfortable and I'm getting out of my comfort zone and I just want to be authentic. So if I'm not authentic, I'm not putting nothing out. So I guarantee you, like me messing up on certain words, I would cut the camera and start all over. It would never get posted. I bought a camera last year, a DJI, and then for Christmas I got myself a Sony. And I started to build myself up and get comfortable, but I have so much footage on that DJI that I never put out because of imposter syndrome when I turned that camera on. But something just told me, sit down and just talk to him and be yourself. I didn't know it was going to be 14 minutes. I'm at 14 minutes now. But anyways, once again, I'm about to shut it down. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.